By 2026, generative AI has turned digital media into an industrial commodity. Platforms now face the first era of zero marginal cost video production, where infinite content can be generated at a speed that breaks traditional discovery feeds. Tools like Sora and Kling 2.1 have decoupled visual fidelity from human effort. High-definition output, once a reliable signal of creator investment, can now be automated in bulk. This automation has led to the industrialization of brain rot, where recommendation engines are flooded with nonsensical, dopamine-triggering clips that offer no narrative depth. YouTube CEO Neil Mohan placed the management of this synthetic material at the top of the platform's agenda. His objective is to prevent a knowledge collapse, a state where the sheer volume of AI-generated junk erodes the trust required for a functional search and discovery engine. Because high production value no longer serves as a proxy for human work, the platform has abandoned its legacy enforcement rules in favor of a proactive upstream model. This transition began in July 2025. The prior repetitious content era hunted literal duplicates of audio and video files. The 2026 inauthentic content framework shifts focus to the production model. The system now aggregates behavioral fingerprints, evaluating upload cadence, script variants, and metadata patterns. This policy grants the platform wider discretionary power. Enforcement is no longer limited to individual videos. It targets the mechanical nature of the entire channel portfolio. This evaluation is performed by the Authenticity Engine, a classification suite designed to identify content that lacks a unique human perspective. The shift is absolute. The system no longer moderates the output, it moderates the intent and behavior of the creator. Unlike historical moderation, the 2026 engine moves decisions upstream. Content is evaluated for mechanical markers during the upload process before it reaches the distribution engine. During this automated gating stage, classification models scan the video's visual patterns and metadata for signs of mass production. The engine monitors account rhythm. Publishing at a rate no human could sustain, like 20 videos a day, triggers an over-posting flag. Internal structure is also analyzed. Static AI slideshows are flagged as mechanical. Finally, portfolio aggregation scans for interchangeable template clones across the channel's history. When these markers align, the platform executes a financial decoupling. Demonetization is applied to the entire channel, often weeks before the creator receives a notice. If the workflow suggests that AI handled every stage without human intervention, the algorithm permanently severs the channel from the monetization program. The Authenticity Engine's classifications are backed by a new set of technical and legal mandates. YouTube distinguishes between production assistance, which is exempt, and synthetic creation. Realistic scenes and human likenesses require a mandatory altered content label. To enforce this, YouTube integrated the C2PA standard into its infrastructure, allowing the platform to read secure metadata embedded in the video file. The system can carry forward disclosures from third-party tools. If a video was generated by an AI that supports C2PA, YouTube detects its origin automatically. Creators who fail to disclose synthetic media face unremovable labels or channel termination, as the platform treats metadata as the source of truth. These policies align with international law, like the EU AI Act. Non-compliance carries severe penalties, with fines reaching up to 15 million euros. For creators, the disclosure setting in YouTube Studio is a necessary legal safeguard against international regulatory action and permanent algorithmic downranking. As deepfakes and voice cloning became sophisticated, synthetic identity theft emerged as a systemic threat to the industry. YouTube responded with likeness management, a biometric evolution of Content ID designed to protect a creator's physical identity rather than just their media files. Enrollment requires an identity check. Creators submit an ID and selfie video to create a biometric reference profile. The system continuously scans all uploads for biometric matches. If it detects a deceptive deepfake, a 3-hour takedown rule removes the content before widespread distribution. By 2026, the platform views the human face and voice as protected assets, requiring enterprise-grade security. For creators who have been demonetized for inauthentic content, the path to remediation is highly technical. The first step of the 72-hour stabilization protocol is an immediate upload freeze. Adding content during an active review only reinforces the algorithm's suspicion of automated bot activity. Creators must sanitize their metadata, updating titles and thumbnails in small batches to avoid triggering filters that monitor sudden, massive changes. Standard text-based appeals are almost universally rejected by the automated review system. Success depends on providing proof of truth, indisputable forensic evidence of a human editorial process. The most effective evidence is a screen share of your editing software. Proving the complexity of your timeline shows that the video was built, not generated. Appeal videos must use a picture-in-picture overlay, where creators walk reviewers through specific timestamps to explain unique editorial choices. Regaining your standing requires you to show the human soul inside the production pipeline. The 2026 policies do not ban AI. They serve as a quality filter. The platform encourages tools that empower human creativity rather than replace it. Survival on the platform depends on a specific boundary. AI can function as a powerful assistant in the workflow, but a human must remain the engine of the channel. This matrix shows the high-risk quadrant. Prompt-to-video automation with raw AI scripts and synthetic narration triggers demonetization because there is no human review in the loop. Compliant creators shift to strategy intelligence. They use tools like Overseer OS to analyze hook structures and market mechanics, then apply their own unique creator DNA to the final production. Successful channels use technology to X-ray what works, but they never outsource the final yes on an edit. Audience behavior in 2026 reflects a shift in trust. Gen Z and Alpha viewers report higher trust scores for creators who disclose their AI usage compared to those who hide it. Deception is a failing strategy, especially as viewer-side filters emerge that allow audiences to block all unlabeled synthetic content from their feeds. To defend against the authenticity engine, creators use pattern breaking, varying their video lengths and intro styles to signal human imperfection. In this environment, YouTube is a top-of-funnel engine. Creators must build off-platform assets to ensure their business survives if a channel is temporarily flagged. In an era where high-definition visuals can be generated instantly for free, radical transparency and a unique human perspective are a creator's only